Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'll be talking about the trait that you must master in order to control your emotions. Our emotions cannot be guaranteed because our emotions are up and down. It depends on our mood that day or that moment. Our emotions are up and down. So you cannot determine your emotions because you might feel good right now and 2 minutes later you feel bad, right? Somebody might steal your money, somebody might you might receive a bad news. So your emotions are always fluctuating, always, every time. So and the funny thing is that human beings think that they control their actions, like they believe that their actions control their emotions. No, your emotions control your actions. Your emotions control your actions because it is the way you feel that makes you do things. You understand? And that is why women or females are, you can't, men are always confused that women say something and do the other thing. Why? Is because women are more into their emotions. They are more emotional. So they, if they say they will do something, they might not feel like doing it anymore. They do another thing. And the man is like, but she said she will do it. Yes. But because in human beings, our emotions control our actions. So women, because women are more emotional, you have to understand that they are more emotional. So they tend to just fluctuate and do whatever they like. So men don't understand women because they don't understand that women's emotions control them, not their logic, right? So, and the same thing goes with men, which we are emotional too, but we're not as emotional as women, right? So the only way you can control your emotions, right? Because if you control your emotions, then you control yourself, right? Because your emotions dictate your actions, right? So if you can control your emotions, then that means you can control your actions, right? So the only way you can control your emotions is through discipline. That is the only way you can control your emotions. And when I mean discipline, I mean monk mode discipline. You understand? Like you must put yourself under principles that you don't break. So principles in action is discipline, right? Principles in action is discipline because principles are rules, right? So when you put these rules in actions, then you come across as disciplined, right? For example, if you say you're not going to eat um, you're not going to eat fat food or fast food. You're not going to eat fast food. Right, that's a rule. You say you're not going to do it. But when you don't do it, you put that in action, then people say, wow, he's so disciplined. He doesn't eat junk food, right? So that's a discipline. And discipline is a skill. You can't just wake up tomorrow and be like, I'm disciplined. No, it takes trial and error. You must, sometimes you set some rules for yourself and you break the rules. You don't want to break it, but you just break it. You just like you're breaking it because it's your habit. You've been doing. We are creatures of habits now, so we've been doing things. So we are used to doing it. Sometimes you may say, okay, you're not going to go to the internet today. You're not going to go to use social media today, right? You say, okay, that's the rule. I'm going to follow it. Then before you know it, you just subconsciously pick your phone and you're on social media. You don't know, but because it's habitual for you to go on social media, right? So discipline doesn't just come that fast. You must break those habits, right? You must break those habits that you've been living for like 10 years, 20 years. You must break them. So it takes try and error. Because a lot of guys that I talk to, they'll tell me like, oh, I've tried to be disciplined, I've tried it, but it doesn't work. Like I just see myself still doing some things I say I will not do. Don't be sad when you give yourself a rule or a principle and you're breaking the principle. Don't be sad. Some things come with time. So you must, when you break the rule, You must clear your emotions and say, okay, I made a mistake, right? I'm going to go and try again. You must keep trying, you must keep trying, you must keep trying, right? So that's it. You must be disciplined. That's the only way you can control your emotions. Discipline. There's no way about it. There's no shortcut. And that discipline comes at practice. You must practice and practice, and it must be your skin. It must be your habit. Discipline must be your habit. So I know when I'm telling you, it's not easy. You will be depressed. You're going to be depressed. I'm telling you, because it's not easy. You understand? Because you are used to doing things a certain way. Now you're trying to put restrictions on yourself. You understand? So it's going to be difficult. And what makes it even more difficult is the people around you. That's another thing. The people around you. Most people will be telling me that, I'm trying to be disciplined, but I always ask them, who are the people around you? Who are your friends? This plays a major role in your life, your friends, people around you, your girlfriend. If you have a girlfriend, is she a kind of person that doesn't respect you at what you're trying to do? You understand? So if you want to be disciplined, you must shun some things. You must. So maybe your friends want to go out to that party, you must tell them that no, right? So it affects this discipline I'm talking about. It affects your life a lot, but at the end of the day, it is good, right? Because you feel good about yourself because you are doing it. You're on your purpose. You are going to the gym. Going to the gym itself, it needs consistency, it needs discipline, right? So you're going to the gym. You're on your grind. Being on your grind requires discipline because sometimes you don't feel like doing shit. You feel like playing game, kicking back and watching television, right? So it's required consistency. Consistency requires discipline, right? So you must kick out people from your life that you know that fuck up your discipline, right? So that's the one. That's the trait, discipline, and it doesn't come easy, man. It comes with it. As you'll be depressed. I'm telling you, you'll be depressed. Yeah, you'll be depressed when you're on this because you're like, fuck, I want to do this. Sometimes you want to do something, you'll be like, fuck, I want to do this, but you cannot do it because you have put yourself on these principles in action, right? So you're on this principle and you're not going to break those principles, right? So that is the one trait, discipline. I'll see you guys in the next video.